Previously on One Life to Live.
Carrie's not coming, and I'm not seeing her anymore.
Is he going to be there?
No, he begged off.
Isn't your family worth $1 million to you, Todd?
You'll have to wait 2 hours. I'll meet you at the docks.
My proposal to Lindsay was all part of my plan.
I know all about your plan, and it scares me to death.
Hey there, gorgeous. What's wrong?
You know what? Your little game is over. I know what you're doing.
No. And here I was hoping to surprise you.
With what?
With what? With a nice bottle of champagne, that's all. Help celebrate our engagement.
Where's the champagne?
It's in the refrigerator. Where else would you put a bottle of champagne? You know, if you had given me just 2 more minutes, young lady, I would have had that champagne on ice, surrounded by candles, and a nice silver bucket. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go pour us a glass. You and I'll have a toast, and then who knows, you might just get lucky.
No!
What's wrong, Lindsay? Tell me what's wrong.
I saw you at the docks with Nora. And you had your hands all over her.
You want to know where I was?
Yes. 1 minute we're together at the gallery, and then the next I turn around and you're gone.
I'm sorry. I really am. I wasn't thinking.
I'm
sorry. I
you were
should
still
have
upset
told you.
over Troy and Lindsay's engagement and that you'd come home ahead of me, but obviously you hadn't. So where did you go? And why didn't you tell me you were leaving?
I left because
what?
I needed to see Troy, and so I did.
Well, now that Professor Reynolds has arrived, I happily relinquish the podium to her. So please, everyone, welcome Professor Carrie Reynolds.
Thank you. Good evening. As you know, tonight's award recognizes outstanding academic achievement in social sciences. That said, I won't keep you all in suspense any longer. This year, the Mackenzie Award goes to Antonio Vega.
I don't believe we've been properly introduced. I'm Gabrielle Medina.
David Vickers, and the pleasure is all mine.
Ooh, David, I adore that name.
Fit for a king.
Oh, a king. Are you a king? Excuse me.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Just a small injury. I took a little spill.
Nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, no, I'm quite all right. I'm just terribly worried about my horse. He's a thoroughbred.
He's okay?
Yes. Oh, thank goodness, yes. Those stallions are quite a handful, aren't they?
Yes, that's always been my experience.
So, David, I couldn't help but overhearing that you were looking for someplace to divest your capital.
Smart businessman, always is.
Well, perhaps I could help you. What have you done?
You know what? Never mind. You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
No, trust me. You don't want to know.
Todd, please, when we keep things from each other, that's when we get in trouble.
No, we get into trouble when you don't do what I'm telling.
No, after everything that we've been through, everything that we've done to each other, do you think there's anything that you could do that I wouldn't forgive you for?
Yeah.
No, well, there isn't. There isn't anything because I love you, Todd. No matter what, I love you.
Maybe later. Yeah, I want
Please,
a big pie with every...
Stop.
Thing. Wiggly little anchovies.
You don't have to be on the defensive with me. I promise you, I will forgive you. Don't you know how much I love you?
It's about the baby.
The baby? Jack? Or are you talking about the baby that we lost in Mexico?
Both.
Antonio Vega was the most difficult student I've ever worked with. I'm serious. When we first met, he was arrogant and stubborn and looking for the easy way out. And I honestly didn't see this as a very productive relationship. And then something changed. Suddenly I realized what I'd seen as arrogance was really self-assurance. What I thought was stubbornness was really determination. And much to my surprise, my arrogant, stubborn student taught me what I should have known all along. That anything is possible.
I'd like to say a few words, if I may. I'm really not that good at this sort of thing, but I'd like to start out by saying thank you to the people who believed in me from the beginning. You all know who you are. But I'd like to extend a special thank you to the one person that made this really possible for me, and that's Professor Carrie Reynolds. There was plenty of times when I felt like quitting, and I would look across the table and she would be working away diligently, and it was her self-assurance, her determination, and her willingness to tell me to do it again that convinced me that I had to put everything I had into it. And as hard as it was, I don't regret one single second that we spent working together on this project. As a matter of fact, I actually miss it. And if anyone learned anything from this whole experience, it was definitely me. I'm really honored. Thank you.
Can I get some pictures, please?
Harry, you know, Mr. Vega's your prime student. Come on, get in the picture. There you go. Get close. Go ahead.
Okay, you two big smiles. You saw Troy?
Yes. Down at the docks. I followed him when he left without Lindsay.
Well, you must have really needed to talk to him then.
I don't think we should talk about this if it upsets you.
Oh, God, Troy, that's insane. You know that. Lindsay hated him. When she thought you were calling the last time, she nearly suffocated you.
That was then. Things have changed.
No. She's a dangerous woman, and you're playing a dangerous game. Yes, I sure did.
Look, Nora, I saw your reaction when Troy proposed to Lindsay, and I saw your reaction when Lindsay accepted. You were down at the docks just now asking Troy not to marry Lindsay, weren't you?
I don't want him to have anything to do with her.
Yeah, well, granted, it's insane for the two of them to get married, but...
But what?
But if Troy really wants to marry Lindsay...
Relax, counselor. My proposal to Lindsay was all part of my plan.
And if he does have strong feelings for her.
He doesn't love her.
Look, I know you think the world of Troy. And you know what? Maybe he really is a nice guy. He certainly was wonderful with Matthew. But whatever kind of a guy he turns out to be, the bottom line is he's got to live his own life and make his own decisions. So if the two of them want to be together...
You don't understand. This has nothing to do with Lindsay and Troy getting engaged. There are things going on here that you know nothing about.
What you saw and what you think you saw are two totally different things.
I didn't see you with your hands on Nora.
Of course you did. But not for the reasons that you think.
Well, why else would you touch her?
Look, Lindsay, she followed me, okay? She's the one that followed me after I left the gallery.
Why?
Why? I don't know. You were right, okay? She wanted me to reconsider my proposal to you. You were right. She can't stand the thought of you being happy, especially with me. So she was all upset. I was trying to calm her down.
Troy. I didn't just see you. I heard you too. Just tell me what you want to say. Tell me.
Okay, you know how upset I got that you were gonna have a baby with Max.
I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, yeah, well, when you did that really big wrong thing, it kind of made me do a little wrong thing.
You're talking about when you took Star away because I told you that I was having Max's baby.
Yeah, that and...
But you're right. You're right. That is probably the worst thing that you could have done to me, keeping me away from my own child.
I promise I'll find him a good home. I don't care, good home, bad home, band of gypsies, just get it out of here. But you think that that's the worst thing that I ever did to you?
Yeah. Come on, Todd. What could be worse than depriving a woman of seeing her own child?
Yeah, but you got over it, right? I mean, you forgave me.
Yeah. I did, Dave. It wasn't easy, but I did.
Why'd you do it then?
Because, Todd, I know that you were just reacting and out of anger. Because what I told you. And that was, part of that was my fault.
Yeah.
But I also knew that as long as my little girl was alive, that we would find our way back to each other.
Well, what if you couldn't?
But we did.
Humor me.
You couldn't do it. You wouldn't. I know you, Todd. You wouldn't keep me away from my own child. Not forever, no. That's why you brought Star back. And that's why you found Jack. And that's why you made us a family again.
You need to know how that happened.
How what happened?
How I got Jack.
What don't I understand here?
It's just gotten to be such a mess. Damn her!
What, damn Lindsay?
Yes, Lindsay. She has no business being here. She should be far, far away from everybody, from people who have heart, souls, and that can breathe.
Oh, God.
What?
You still hate Lindsay as much as you ever have.
Yeah, I hate her.
I thought you had moved on. I mean, slowly, to be sure, but I thought you had moved on, but you haven't. You haven't been able to let go even a little bit of what happened.
I tried, Sam. I promise you I tried. I wanted to let it go and just concentrate on you and Matthew. I did. I wanted to get it off of my mind.
But you haven't been able to, and you're furious at Troy for being involved with her, right?
It's not just that.
No, it isn't just that. You're furious with me as well.
You?
Yeah, so why I haven't seen this when it's been right in front of my face for months?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Lindsay, and I'm talking about me, and how I have failed you.
I heard Nora tell you that I'm a dangerous woman. And that you're playing a dangerous game.
What else did you hear?
Oh, that's not enough. I know what she's doing, and you're letting her.
Look, Lindsay...
It's the same thing she's always done. She undermines me, and then she turns everyone against me.
Is that what you think she was doing?
And you weren't just listening. You were holding her.
Lindsay, listen to me, okay? Will you look at me, please? I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I told Nora that. Now, the only reason that I was even listening to her in the first place is Nora's been kind of a friend to me.
Troy, you know how she feels about me. You know how she treats me.
I know, I do. I just thought I should hear her out. Maybe try and calm her down. Maybe I was wrong.
She's never gonna calm down when it comes to me.
You're probably right. But she can't change the way that I feel about you. Don't you know that by now? I love you, Lindsay. And I told Nora that.
Well, I bet you just love that.
No, actually, she was pretty hysterical.
So you had to calm her down.
Yeah.
Like you had to calm me down.
Yeah. But I didn't do this. And I sure didn't do this. And you know I didn't do this.
Oh, I can tell things about people. When I look at you, I can tell you're a man who admires the aesthetic of things. I could use a man like you.
What for?
Well, you see, I have a very successful design shop in Paris, and we are about to open one here in the United States.
Really?
Yes, and I found the perfect location. And as you know, location is everything. I'm terribly worried that if we don't move on it very quickly, we're going to lose it.
Well, what's stopping you?
Oh, it's a silly thing, really. You know how difficult it is when your funds are tied up in Switzerland.
And you need to get your hands on the capital right away.
Absolutely. Oh, such a relief to talk to somebody who understands these things. So, of course, if you would put your money up, then I would be able to pay you back in a matter of days with, of course, interest. Unless, well, would you be interested in being a long-term investor?
Why don't you just have the funds wired to you?
Swiss holiday today.
Or which one?
Golly, they have so many, don't they? Heidi's birthday, I think it
I
is.
see. You know, I'm not really that big into fashion.
You? Such a handsome man, I can't believe it.
Sad but true.
Oh, Mr. Vickers. David, this is quite the trend. Are you sure you want to deprive every woman of what she wants?
Every woman?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, this fashion trend, it wouldn't look anything like this, would it?
What do you mean, how you got Jack, huh? What?
You know what? Never mind. It's not important. The important thing is that he's here and he's okay.
Wait a minute,
You want
it
some
is
Thai
important.
food?
We're talking about our son here. I need to know the truth, Todd.
Hey, Todd, can I have $1 million to prevent me from telling Blair the truth?
Shut up.
And next week, I think I'll ask for $2 million to keep Blair in the dark.
Sometimes it's hard to see what's right in front of your face.
Peekaboo.
Okay, the only one that's going to stay in the dark is you, because you're not getting Jack.
And the week after that, I think I'll ask for $3 million. Because by then, she should really be attached, little sucker. Don't you think? Should be worth it to you, right?
Hello? Todd?
What is going on?
Okay, well, the thing is...
The thing is what?
Well, the thing is...
You let me think that my baby died?
Yeah, but then I brought it back. See, no harm, no foul. And now look, we can go on and live happily ever after, right?
I hate you, Todd. I hate you. I'm gonna take this baby and Star, and we're gonna leave, and you're never gonna see us again.
Look, if this is about our son, please, you have to tell me now.
This is Eurotrash. But you wait and see. Every woman in America will be wearing tags on their dresses.
Those pesky Europeans. First the beret, now this. What do you think they'll come up with next?
Yes, and my exclusive line will have personalized tags.
Is that right?
Well, would you looky here. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
Excuse me, Renee, we are in the middle of something here.
Really? Who's scamming whom? I have a bet with the caterer.
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of a very legitimate business arrangement.
Excuse me, Gabrielle, did you just use the word legitimate in regards to this joker?
Hey, you can insult me all you like, Renee, but please leave my mother out of this.
Darling.
What do you mean?
Darling, there is no one less legitimate in the world than this one. In all due respects to your dear mother. Unless, of course, we're counting you.
Am I to assume there's no design firm?
And I assume there's no capital?
Goody, I won my bet.
No, there's capital. Yes, there's lots and lots of capital. I guess I'll just have to spend it somewhere else.
He means extort it, but big words confuse him.
How dare you interrupt me and spoil everything for me again?
Truth told, Gabrielle, if I didn't dislike you so much, I might actually feel sorry for you right now.
Feel sorry for me, Renee? Why?
You lost Max's love and Ace's money and your son's respect, as I hear tell it. And I'm afraid you've gotten exactly what you deserve.
Oh, don't stop now, Renee. You're on a roll. What is it that I deserve?
Nothing.
Well, I paid for Jack.
You paid?
Yeah, I shelled out some money.
Oh, no. Just don't tell me you paid poor Nellie for that, for her
I did
baby.
not pay Nellie for her baby.
But is that the truth?
Not exactly.
No, Todd, how could you do this?
Well, she had expenses. I mean, it's expensive having a baby, and boy, does it get expensive when they start to grow up.
Expenses, that's what you're talking, that's okay, expenses, right?
Yeah?
But that's not all, is it?
Uh,
Come on, all right, did you at least go through an adoption agency?
absolutely.
Why don't I believe you, Todd?
Because I lie a lot.
Are you lying to me now?
No.
Okay, well then what's the problem with how we got Jack?
Well, there was sort of this list that they had at the adoption
A
agency.
list? What? A list that people can't... Because you have a criminal record. Did you try to hide that you had a criminal record? Is that what you tried to do?
No, it's just that there were a lot of people on the list because a lot of people want to adopt babies because they want to have kids, but they don't want to go through the whole mess of having a baby.
Todd, the people that adopt or the people that can't have babies of their own. That's why they have a list.
Really?
Yes.
Whatever. The point is that we weren't really that high up on the list.
And so what?
So, like I said, I shelled out some money.
To put us higher on the list.
Yeah, you could say that.
When they find out, they could take Jack away from us, Todd.
No.
Oh, God, please, I can't lose another baby.
Well, that's just not going to happen.
How
Blair.
do you know?
Because I gave the lady at the agency
No, what you
bunch of
did,
money.
you bribed her.
Well, fine, if that's what you want to call it. But hey, that's better, right? Because bribery, like you say, is something that people don't really want to tell other people about.
And you are telling me this now because...
Well, because Vickers, that muppet, he found out about it. Now he's trying to blackmail me.
Blackie, now I feel shaky.
It's just that, you know, Vickers has no life now that he doesn't have old Dorian to push around.
Just tell me, Todd. Could we lose Jack?
No.
You promise, you swear? I mean, he's ours.
In every way.
Hello?
Why, Blair, how lovely to hear that voice of yours again.
Why don't you just save it, David? Because I know what you're doing and you're not going to get away with it.
It's official. As of tomorrow, you'll be head of special operations at the Landview Police Department, Antonio.
You're kidding.
Congratulations. How's it feel to be my right-hand man?
I just hope I can live up to expectations, Commissioner. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
So, this is your world.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, it wasn't crazy about the pomp and circumstance, but the food is free.
Yeah, it has its moments. Antonio? You look so good up there. Congratulations.
Thank you, Whitney.
Why don't we all go to the diner and celebrate?
Oh, too late, Mrs. Vega. Antonio's friends are already waiting for him at Rhodey's to roast him in style.
Oh, it sounds like fun.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired. Do you mind if we get out of here?
No, not at all. Do you need a ride home?
No, I'm going to stop by Nora's and pick up some things if I'm going to stay at your place. So I can meet you there.
Okay.
Come on, Brainiac. First round's on me.
Okay, no, Sam, you need to listen to me.
No,
okay? I have to tell you.
no. Nora, you listen to me. I have been on you about Troy and Lindsay, wanting to know why you're so upset about their engagement. And all this time, it's me that has needed to face up to some facts.
What facts?
Lindsay injected you with a drug that destroyed your memory. You know that. I know that. We've just never been able to prove it. And she has never been made to pay for that crime.
No, not yet.
And the way I let her off the hook for what she did to you is inexcusable.
Off the hook? Well, you've hardly been her friend.
No, I was furious with her when I realized what she had done, and I have ripped her apart on more occasions than one. But it wasn't enough.
Sam.
It wasn't. I should have cut her dead. I should never have let her back into my life or your life, but I did. I let her back into our lives.
Well, she's the mother of your children. She's the mother of Will and Jen.
It's no excuse. And I know that now. And I think you have known that for a long, long time. Tell me, Nora, was it really okay? Was it really okay when I listened to Lindsay when she came to me in tears about Jen? Or was it really okay the way I conspired with Lindsay during Colin's murder trial, or the way I let her live in my house afterwards? Was any of that really okay?
No. No, it wasn't okay. I understood the circumstances and I understood why it happened, but it wasn't okay.
I failed you. And you're furious about it.
Sam, it's...
Nora, I'm sorry. I am sorrier than you'll ever know.
How come so quiet?
I was just thinking that I don't deserve this.
Yeah, you're probably right. Come on, you deserve this and you deserve much more.
No, I don't.
Now, why do you say that?
You may as well know that underneath this accomplished exterior, I can be a little bit insecure and jealous and unreasonable.
And beautiful, and sexy, and smart, and very protective of the people you love, which is why you, young lady, are the woman that I adore.
You're so good to me.
And you know what else I am?
What?
I am incredibly happy.
Me too. I'm so happy. So happy.
Good.
You know what could make me happier?
Name it.
I know Nora says a lot of things about me, and you listen. And I just wish that you would promise me that you would never see her again.
What exactly did Todd tell you? Blair, give me the phone.
He told me that you were trying to blackmail him.
Blair!
And you know what? I don't care if Todd did have to pay off that adoption agency woman. I'm telling you right now, Todd Manning saved a little baby's life.
Hey, give me the phone. Vickers! You don't have anything on me because I told Blair. You heard her. She knows everything because I told her everything. So now you can't hold anything over my head.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Half an hour on the docks.
And the same to you.
I forgive you, Todd,
For what?
for whatever you had to do to bring Jack to us. I didn't believe it was possible. You know, after we were in Mexico and our baby died.
That baby kind of lives now in Jack.
He does. And I can't lose him.
You won't.
Yeah, but if David Vickers knows,
No,
Todd...
look, Hugo, it's not going to happen. Okay? I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that that doesn't happen.
And I believe you. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and be with Jack. I just want to hold him. And
Yeah.
You want to come,
Well, maybe later.
Todd? I can't tell you what it meant to me that you were honest with me. It meant a lot. Thanks.
Yeah, it's me. Listen, I got a job for you.
I did take your reaction to Troy and Lindsay's engagement for more than what it was. And I'm sorry.
Oh, God, please don't apologize for that. Please.
I was jealous. There, I admitted it. I'm a jealous guy when it comes to you.
Hey. You got nothing to be jealous of.
I had your love, and I lost it before. And now that I think I have your love again...
You do. You do, Sam.
I'm never gonna lose you again. I won't.
Not a chance.
Damn.
Is that my heart or yours? Oh, no. I know what that means. You've got something that's just come up in a case.
That's exactly what it means. I've got to go.
See you tomorrow.
Promise?
Betcha.
I love you.
I love you, too.
Okay. I won't see Nora again.
Just like that?
Just like that. I'd do anything for you.
How'd I get so lucky? I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay. And thank you for forgiving me. For being a green-eyed monster. A big, old, green-eyed...
I would forgive you for anything. except for what you did to Nora and my brother.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? What do you want?
What was that about?
It was nothing. Nothing.
Well, it didn't sound like nothing to me.
Stupid car. Okay. I'm a modern woman in a really expensive dress. I can handle this. Could this night get any worse? Please be a tow truck or somebody. Antonio.
Buchanan?
Hey, Bo, it's Hank.
What's up?
We've got a burglary at the Silver Moon Boutique.
Did you find something you think I might like?
I haven't seen anything that'll fit you, but there's definitely something you will want to see.
All right, what have I done? That's so horrible. Am I that guilty that I deserve all this? Just let me end it now, and I'll just... If I only had the nerve to go into that water, please show me a sign. Please, dear God.
Leave, were you, Todd? Might offend me. Hello, Vickers. I love the sound of my own name. Did you bring the money?
You know, $1 million doesn't just pop out of an ATM. It's gonna take some time.
Which you don't have.
Is that what you think?
I think you either have $1 million burning a hole in your pocket, or I'm going to tell Blair everything I know.